now that we're past the summer months of like all the hype movies, what are you most excited for in 2025? The later half.
Weapons.
Weapons looks amazing.
It looks phenomenal. I'm going to be scared shitless. We're going to be watching it like next week, and I'm terrified. But it's like with the It movies, I love the lore of It, so I'm okay with being scared. I'm just so morbidly curious about how this movie is that I have to watch it. Like, I have to.
The trailer's not giving like much away at all. It's same guy from Barbarian, right?
Yeah.
Zach Krieger. And it was like this whole bidding war from Jordan Peele and all these different people. Like Jordan Peele like fired his whole team.
That's like the one reason I'm so interested in it. You know what I mean?
Great cast too.
You get Julie Gardner in there.
What's his face? Thanos.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah. Benedict Wong is in there.
Yes, dude.
Great cast. Looks like it's going to be some sort of social commentary, probably.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Predator Badlands is what I'm
excited for.
Yes,
dude. I totally forgot. That's the one. And Alien Earth, dude.
Alien Earth. Good. Yeah, good deal.
And we've got Fallout coming out.
Yep, December.
And Percy Jackson in December.
I'm not watching that horse.
Are you kidding me? It looks good. The trailer
It does not look good, and I did not like that first season.
Oh, okay. I'll watch
it. Wasn't bad. We reviewed them, but it was mid.
It was mid.
It's hard to watch.
It was disappointing if you were a big Percy Jackson fan. Yeah. But I will watch the second season, and if that's bad, I will watch the third season. And if that one's bad, maybe then I cut it off.
Maybe then we cut it off. This is questions, comments, and voicemails, where we take your questions, we read some of your comments, and we listen to your voicemails. Our next question comes from the Lightning Dude 12 on Discord. It says, do you think the comic will ever come out? Talking about the Ben 10 comic. There was a joke at the San Diego Comic-Con at the Ben 10, or at the Dynamite panel that was saying like, yeah, I guess we'll do it. Haha. Like they were kind of joking about it. I think it'll happen.
Yeah, for sure. They've announced it. They've probably already put resources into it.
Probably. I think Man of Action's already started writing it.
Yeah, I think it's been storyboarded or something. I think the problem was just Dynamite itself has gone through some weird company restructures, almost bankruptcy maybe, some buyouts, something going on behind the scenes that's just probably halting a lot of things, not just the Ben 10 thing. So I think we'll get it. It just sucks we didn't get it this year.
Yeah, and I looked at Dynamite earlier. They have like a bunch of like just tie-in comics in it. Like that's kind of their market is like we'll do like a Stitch comic or something like that. You know what I mean?
Just something fun.
Lightning Dude says, what do you guys think of these F4 designs from Tom the Goat Perkins, character designer from Ben 10 Classic? Looks all right. Looks cool. I like the idea that we're doing like a Earth, Wind, and Fire type deal. I don't love the things designed as like a big Humanosaur.
No, I'm not really a big fan of it at all. I don't like the skinniness of the models, especially like Heat Blast,
Human Torch,
Human Torch, and I don't like the green slimy Mr. Fantastic. Not a fan. Don't like this rendition.
But he is the goat, and I do love Tom Perkins. He is the goat.
I do like Tom Perkins, the Perk and the Merc.
And then Lightning's back with more Fantastic Four. Says, if you got one power of the four, which do you think you get? I'd be that damn rock guy. I know I would.
Dude, I'd be the Human Torch in a heartbeat, dude.
No, I think you would get Fantastic.
Why?
Fantastic powers.
Why?
Because you look like Mr. Fantastic.
I don't look like Pedro Pascal. It's a compliment for sure, but it's an insult. Pedro Pascal. No way I look like Pedro Pascal.
I think of the four, you'd probably get the stretchy powers.
Why? I don't want the stretchy powers.
Well, too bad you're getting them.
I want the Human Torch. You get the one that just you want.
I don't want that.
You don't want the things powers?
He said, which one do you think you'd get? I know I'd get the thing powers. This is how my body's structured.
Which one would you want? Don't act like you wouldn't want the thing's powers.
I wouldn't want to be the Rocky Man. I love Ben Grimm. I love the thing very much. Part of the love from that comes from like how sad and depressed he is all the time. Like being a horrible, gross monster.
Awesome. So who would you want?
I don't know. I was thinking the Torch, but then I think Sue's powers are pretty. Like Sue is Malice using like knives that are like invisible.
Yeah,
that's insane.
That's crazy.
She could do so much with her powers.
Yeah.
But I will say Mr. Fantastic's pretty good too. His is kind of gross. Actually, I don't want his.
You're giving it to me.
Yeah, you have it.
What? But what of him makes me get it?
I don't know.
Just because I want the Human Torch ones?
You're more closely associated with Mr. Fantastic personality or something.
How?
You're nerdy and dickish.
What'd you say?
Dickish.
Dickish?
No, I don't know. Human Torch would be perfect though, because like you can fly around and do all that fun stuff.
Lightning Dude says, which Omnitrix color scheme would you choose? The blue one.
Green one.
Bet. What characters, this one comes from Dante, do you think have insanely OP powers but don't utilize them to their fullest abilities? Also, thoughts on Captain Atom. I think this is one full question. I'm going to treat it like one full question. Yeah, you show Plastic Man, which is like the number one pick. It's hard to pick someone other than that. But then you think of Susan Storm before she goes Malice. Is like you can throw invisible knives. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you can bend like light. You know what I mean?
You can make other things invisible. You can you
could run on air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Like
lots of
Gwen
things.
from Ben 10.
Yes, or Adam Eve sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
So I think she's a sleeper for Firestorm is a big
Firestorm is the answer, I think.
Yes,
yeah.
dude. Like there's so much you can do. You're literally Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, you can
You
like
just
change
don't
the
realize it.
It's Adam Eve, right?
Yeah.
Like he has Adam Eve's
Yeah.
powers essentially, but he just chooses to be on fire all the time.
Yeah, so Adam Eve is another good pick.
Yeah, I agree too.
Oh, I can
Gwen Tennyson's got a really good power set that
Yeah.
she just never utilizes.
force field.
Kevin
So-
Levin's kind of another good pick that doesn't
Yeah.
utilize
Yeah,
his powers.
a lot of them. And then your thoughts on Captain Atom? I think Captain Atom's so cool.
I know very little about Mr. Atom.
I know him from Justice League
Yeah.
Unlimited, and what he does is he punches Superman with kryptonite radiated fists because he has like the periodic table. He was a failed machine.
He was sort of
failed
like
science
another.
experiment.
If I'm wrong, he wasn't he Charleston Comics like basically like answer to Superman.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's kind of like that, but he does stuff with like atoms,
Yeah.
and stuff.
I
He's
think-
like Firestorm and Superman if they had a baby.
I think Dr. Manhattan was supposed to be like a parody on him because Alan Moore
Oh.
couldn't use DC characters and Charleston had been bought out. But Charleston Comics, am I saying that right?
I didn't even know that was a spinoff.
It's like where Peacemaker and Question and Captain Adams and all them came from. I think.
Really?
If I'm wrong, I'll throw up something on the
Damn,
screen.
I thought they were all just DC.
Well, Alan Moore wanted to use those characters because he's like, you're not using those characters, right? But they're like, we're probably going to use them. They never used them
Yeah,
for like anything.
anything.
But then
You
he
get the
wanted
Shaggy
to,
Man from Captain Atom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like the Shaggy
I
Man.
love the Shaggy Man.
I like that name a lot too.
Yeah, dude.
No, but so I think he's sort of the Dr. Manhattan, but probably scaled down now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I assume.
The guy was like, "You can't use it. Fine, I'll make one 10 times cooler than yours, and he'll be blue."
I always think he's got like a Canada leaf on his chest. That's my
Dude,
first thought.
same.
I always thought he was like.
But he's like
leaf.
hardcore America.
America.
America first, because he was a soldier.
What's that? Is that Batman the Bread in the Bowl where he's like, you guys love Batman so much, but he doesn't even have any powers.
Yeah,
And it's like, boom, you're dead.
Yeah, and they're like, "You don't say that about Batman." I love that.
He
scene.
would make a great cop, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
Shut the hell
my
up.
god, you would make a great cop. You'd probably shoot a bunch of people. All right, another one from Dante. I'm loving these Justice League questions. Thoughts on me? Just kidding. Batman and Wonder Woman. I think it would only really worked in this show, and it worked really well. I think it's. I've always loved Wonder Woman and Batman as an item because like
As a
everyone
ship.
wants to go like Superman, Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, but I think it's way cooler to have Batman and Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman comes from a place of like females are like a matriarch kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm a badass. Like men are all stupid. They're dumb. They don't think ahead kind of thing. And you get the
They're right.
yeah. And then you meet someone like Batman who is completely different from that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
put together, he's got the plans, he's got an answer for everything, he's in control, he has no powers, and he's standing toe to toe with all these powered beings.
Yep.
I think to someone like Wonder Woman, she would be totally attracted to someone like Batman.
And she's never seen like the outside human world, so
Yeah.
like Clark Kent, Superman would be.
He's a Boy Scout to Wonder Woman, you know what I mean?
And he's very similar to her, but like Batman's kind of a deviation.
Yeah.
As well as like she's used to having those powers, so like Superman's nothing new to her.
Yeah.
Batman's kind of something new to her.
He's-
'cause
it's
she's
an
been,
enigma.
Yeah, she's been living on like the Amazonian island or whatever.
Yeah. No, I totally think that this is one ship that I can't believe hasn't become more of just a thing.
I feel like Zack Snyder's Justice League was going that way. Do
Yeah.
you feel like that?
Kind of. It could have.
They were like dancing in Batman versus Superman. or
Yes,
something like
that's
that.
true.
I love that bit in Justice League where they've been like aged down or something, and he's like, "Put me down, Diana." And
Yeah,
she's,
yeah,
like, grabbing him, like,
yeah,
flying
yeah,
with him.
yeah. I love that. But no, I think that's a match made in heaven, in my opinion.
I agree. I think that's if they don't do the whole like Batman Catwoman thing, could throw in a Wonder Woman relationship. I'm
I
cool
think
with
so.
that.
I think it'd be work. I'd be okay with it.
Absolutely. Dante asks, enough about Superman and Fantastic Four. Is Sky High the greatest superhero film of all time? Probably not.
It's pretty great.
It's pretty good though.
It's really good. For
Was it
what
a Disney Channel original?
It's a Disney Channel original.
Yeah, it's really good for what
The
it is.
lunchroom fight scene, dude.
Crazy.
I thought that was like the most hype you could ever get.
I know.
You know what I mean? When he just kept, he's like, "You want more?" And he's like, his whole body's on fire at that point. I'm like, "Yes, give me more!" And he's like picking up the lunchroom tables and throwing them and stuff.
I remember having this thought as a kid watching him like, oh, this is Zuko. Like I remember being like,
Yes.
this bad guy is just Zuko, isn't he?
I always thought it was funny, like the fast guy was fat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Wasn't there like a stretchy guy bully or something?
Yeah, they were buddies.
They were bullies?
They were bullies together.
Bully buddies.
Yeah.
There was like a plant lady,
Yeah, that was
lady from
Candace
the Flash.
Patton. Yeah, that was like one of her debut roles.
Fell in love with her, obviously.
Baddie.
She was like a likable in that. I liked it. Like the sidekicks got it. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
Very fun movie.
Peak cinema.
So Sky High, obviously amazing. Would you like a sequel to Sky High?
I'd watch a sequel to Sky High.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't done a sequel because it's got
Yeah.
a lot of love and reverence. It's
Yeah.
probably too expensive.
It's amazing that they never made one in like the 5 years after that movie came out.
Yeah, right?
Because it was, I think, a banger.
I remember loving it. Every time it came out, I'd watch it. Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
We'd go to school and talk. You don't talk about like Disney Channel original movies where at school was cool to do, you know? Sky High was up there with High School Musical at the lunch table.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
It's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a sequel. I don't know, though. Like, did you ever see that Shark Boy and Lava Girl sequel?
No, it looked awful.
It was bad.
Yeah. But that was because
I didn't watch all of it.
they gave it the same budget as the first movie. And I'm like, why would you do that?
That's kind of the charm of it, I guess.
Yeah. All right, Lightning says, which characters or character designs from other Ben 10 series would you have loved to see in the classic series art style? I don't know. I think they just all work in their individual art styles. I'm okay with just keeping them there.
Maybe like some of the Omniverse stuff, because I don't like some of the Omniverse stuff, like Crash Hopper in classic style or something.
Yeah, he would have been more grotesque, maybe.
Yeah.
He would have been like with
Slink
Flag kind of thing.
Maybe Gravitack.
Oh, yeah, but I love him in Omniverse. That's one of the high points for me.
And I like his design there, but I would like to see that kind of like more
darker,
monstrous kind of vibe or something like that.
I'm with that.
Pesky Dust.
Never, don't even know that one.
I want to see like a gross version of Pesky Dust.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more designs I would like love, or I'm trying to think of designs I don't like. Maybe like blocks.
Yeah.
How about that?
Maybe that would look good in Ben 10 Classic style.
We talked about 5YL last week about like AUs. Like I think they do a pretty good rendition of blocks where he kind of feels more natural in the world. It's not like just a Lego man or whatever.
True. All right, Dontavius, feelings for yours truly aside, who's your favorite brother from the TMNT? Always for me, it's Leonardo. I love that he has swords. I love that he's the leader and he's got the blue mask. Like everything about Leonardo is just me. I'm just him.
I guess same with Michelangelo. Like it's like a fun party dude that everyone loves and has fun with and makes laugh and everything. So that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
I want to be like the personalities of the TMNT are like incredible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they've segmented and their basic personalities of like angry leader, mad fun, or angry leader, smart, funny.
Yeah.
But like somehow it does
They're
encapsulate
so
every
deep,
single person.
Yeah, and they're also very deep. Like that's the surface level.
Yeah.
But when you watch all these shows, there's so much more to each and every one of them, dude.
Have you seen that Scarlett Johansson interview where she talks about how she had a crush on Raphael from childhood?
Yes.
And then eventually she's like, well, I ended up with a Michelangelo, so...
Did she?
Yeah, the SNL guy. How come you don't know things, man?
He's the Michelangelo?
Yeah.
I don't know. I barely learned that the other guy was Raphael.
No, the guy from the Weekend Update guy on SNL is married to Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah,
IRL.
I know that.
He didn't play Michelangelo.
Oh, okay. That's stupid. I thought she was insinuating that she's dating someone who played Michelangelo.
No, like the
I
personality
know who her
archetypes.
husband is, bitch.
What's his name?
I don't know, but he has a new Jeopardy.
If I think on it, I might could think of his name.
Yeah, see, you don't even know it.
I know him, though.
I know him, too. I've watched all the bits. I've watched the show that he has now with Jeopardy. What?
Shit my hand.
No, I hate when you do this. Hopper does this thing where he just ends the argument. And
We're on the same page
But
about we
I'm
both
so
know him, but
fired
we
up,
don't
I
know
don't
his
wanna
name.
stop yelling
Colin
at you.
Jost is his name.
Okay.
So I know more than you, actually.
See, okay, now we can keep arguing.
Okay.
Just steal my thunder, man. Let me be angry with you for no reason.
No.
Okay.
iRobot, no.
Dante says, how do I end my streak without the bird coming for my life?
We haven't heard from Dante in a while, actually. You think he's all right?
I was like, he just asked the question. No, that is funny, though. I'd never done Duolingo in my life.
Duolingo pissed me off, man. They got that AI. They were like, we're doing AI. We're proud of it. I was like, if you're doing AI, do it in silence, by God. I don't want to know about that.
Don't tell me, because then I don't want to watch it.
I already wasn't doing Duolingo.
Now I'm going to do it harder.
Now I'm really not doing it.
Yeah. Dante says, what show would you wipe from your memory just so you could watch it for the first time again?
Ooh, he shows Alien Force.
It's Naruto for me.
It's Breaking Bad, I think, for me.
Really?
Because I love Breaking Bad and seeing all the edits and stuff.
It's K-pop Demon Hunters.
There you go.
No,
You've seen it like a million times through shorts and
I have,
YouTube
dude.
videos. Yeah.
And I love every second of it. Even though back in my mind I'm like, you're just farming for views. You don't actually care, bitch. Oh, no. But if I could watch Jiraiya's death again, dude. I'm talking about one of the first times emotionally a show has broken me, dude. Because you don't see it coming, you know?
Never see it coming.
And then it just, this was before me and my girlfriend were dating. And we went for a walk that night, and I said, can I tell you about what just happened in the show? You said, what show? I said, Naruto. And she said, I don't watch anime. Or she's like, I haven't watched it. That's okay. Gave her the history of the past 200 episodes on this walk. And then went on an emotional dump of Jiraiya's death, dude.
I can't believe she started dating you after that.
I know, right? That's actually wild. I would come to her, before we started dating, I'd come to her and explain like raid mechanics and stuff in Destiny 2. I'm like, and then the guy isn't even a guy; he's a robot, and we're fighting his robot clones the whole time. That's the end of the raid." And she's like,
That's awesome.
"Oh, that's wild." She came in drunk one time, and she was bothering me. I was like, "You need to leave. We're at DPS of this one." She goes, "It's just Callus. You can two-face him easy. Like, that's fine. Let me talk to you." And I said, "No, just because we can doesn't mean I want to." You know what I mean?
So funny. You have a girl in your room trying to show you attention, and you're like, "Off! I'm playing video games."
I literally was, dude. And now we're dating, so it all worked out.
Good.
She literally was like, "It's just Callus. You can two-face him." I was like, "Impressive. Get the out of my room."
No, Breaking Bad is one of those shows that like I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was such a surprise. I hadn't really heard much about it.
Yeah.
I think I watched it all leading up to like the final season. Mm-hmm. So it was like perfect timing, It was just like bang, 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 bang. Okay, now I have to wait
Bang,
like,
bang,
week to
bang,
week on these. Incredible. And also Better Call Saul. Those are the two.
God, there's got to be something else too that I absolutely. Oh, the first seasons of Arrow and Flash.
Yep.
Again,
Yep.
God, they were just so good.
Back before they got like really out of hand.
Yeah, dude.
I put that Beepo clip on or whatever.
I know. I saw that. I was like, "You haven't even seen that. You didn't even know that was happening."
I was watching that laughing my ass off, dude.
No, you should have shown the Barack Obama. It'll be an honor to kill you.
I did watch that episode when it came out, dude. That was insane because they get George Lucas too, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I want to direct."
Yeah, dude. Oh man. But like, the first 2 seasons of The Flash and the first 3 seasons of Arrow are just such good shows. You know what I mean?
I think we have a question about that coming up.
I hope so. All right, this one comes from Lightning. Take it away, Hoppa.
Which S crest do you dig out of these? I think I kind of like the bottom right one.
I was gonna say, if there's any that I like, it's the bottom right, but none of these really.
It's kind of Kingdom
None
Come-y.
of these stroke me too well. You know what I mean?
Well, because you don't like the 1930s. I think the first top left one is 1930s-ish.
That's a terrible S.
It's
My
still
name
an S,
starts
though.
with an S.
I will say I kind of like the bottom left one. That's sort of like minimal S a little bit.
No, I don't like any of these, honestly, except for that bottom right one.
The bottom right one gives Kingdom Come heavy.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come heavy.
Dante says, thoughts on CW Arrow show? Like we were just mentioning,
Mm-hmm.
the first 3 seasons are awesome. Season 2 with Deadpool, Deathstroke, so good. The drama in that, like, it is, like we said, like superhero soap operas,
Yeah, for
essentially.
sure.
But, like, those first 3 seasons, man, they've got a magic to them that just, you can't beat. You know what I mean?
I remember Arrow not catching me for the first couple episodes and then like really enjoying it for
Yes.
the rest of the season.
And it was 22 episodes a season, dude.
Yes, a lot of episodes.
A lot of episodes. Loved it.
I would work out and watch them. I would like do my elliptical and like cardio, if you don't know what that is, and then I would just like be watching it while I was losing weight. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be a superhero one day.
Yeah,
Like,
one day. And the music behind the CW was really good, dude. Oh,
the Flash music, I think, still should be the Flash theme. Honestly.
yeah, for sure. The
Yeah. I like that theme a lot. It's probably my
so
favorite
good. Honestly,
TV theme. Yeah.
I really kind of just want Grant Gustin to be the DC Flash, man. I really do.
Maybe a little too old now. How old is he?
He could be a mentor type guy. He's not even that old. He's like mid-30s.
I don't think Wally's gonna be the Flash. I think Barry's gonna be the Flash still. But I
Yeah.
was gonna say if Wally's the Flash, then
James Gunn strikes me as a Barry Allen kind of guy.
I think so.
You know what I mean? It's classic too. Like Wally West is like the new hotness, even though he's not really new.
he's kind of been the hotness. Yeah.
But like Barry Allen's like got that classic Flash vibe, you know.
He's sort of like and I don't know if I'm wrong here, so don't get mad at me, but I think Barry Allen was kind of boring before
He was.
Wally came in. Okay, so I'm
Barry,
not the
when they killed Barry, it was because he just wasn't.
he wasn't
Hyping. I think literally he got more popular after his death, and
Yep.
then Wally became the Flash kind of thing. So then they brought Barry back.
And now like it's always it's the Tim Drake problem. They do this with Tim Drake where they bring in Dick Grayson, but they just make him Tim Drake.
Yeah.
Because Tim Drake's infinitely cooler than Dick
Yeah.
Grayson, at least as
What?
a Robin. As a Robin,
Oh.
I like Nightwing a lot, but like
Nightwing's
as a
got
Robin,
sex appeal, dude.
he does.
He
He
gets bitches.
got people saying there's no one sexy enough to cast as Nightwing in the
True.
live action movies.
They tried to do Joseph Gordon-Levitt as that Robin, and I was like, sorry, man, that's not you.
Baby.
Yeah.
Go home, baby.
Little mama, no. No, little mama.
What were we saying? I was saying something about so then Barry Allen's like always just got the Wally West personality now, like the jokey
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
funny character, which I don't mind.
Which I
but,
don't
like,
think the Grant Gustin was all jokey though. It
No,
was
no,
really
no.
more when he was just with Cisco, which I think was like
well, he was introduced
like
as
an
kind
Aang
of like
and Sokka type vibe.
It was very much Aang and Sokka.
Yeah.
When he was introduced in Arrow as like a backdoor kind of thing, he
Yes.
was pretty jokey in that. But then he's serious up.
I
at,
think
you know.
he had to be though because of how serious the Arrow show was,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, also
There's-
too, like they do that with the main characters. Like if Felicity was like the main like comic relief, became very serious by the end of it. Same
Yeah.
with Barry, you know.
Yeah. There's that bit, you probably haven't watched it, but it's one of the Crisis where they switch places and no one recognizes that they're different. So they go to the different Earth with Kara, and she's visiting her cousin, Superman.
Yeah.
So he flies in, and he's like, oh, this is my cousin, Superman. He's like, oh, the super guy? And Grant Gustin looks over at the Arrow, and he's like, are you puffing your chest out? He goes, yes. And trying to be all badass and stuff.
Do you think Arrow was basically just the CW's like Batman?
I think so, but I liked it,
Yeah.
you know? I was okay with it because Bow and Arrow is cool.
Bow and Arrow's cool.
It's pretty sick.
Did you watch the Batgirl show or Batwoman show?
No, I didn't watch a single episode of that garbage show.
About like Black Lightning.
I did like Black Lightning.
I saw like some really horribly offensive stuff that one of the bad guys is saying. He's like
Yeah.
I guess he's like a albino black guy or something.
Yes, yeah.
So he keeps like saying all these horrible racist things.
Yeah, because he feels like he's above like the black people.
Yeah.
I think my problem with Black Lightning was you can make, you know, a minority show like that with, you know, and talk about racial injustices and stuff. I think they went just too heavy of a hand with it.
Okay.
You know, like Wakanda was good with the subtlety and
mass
the,
appeal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like they handle it well. You know, there's people that can handle those issues without saying this is the issues we're fighting for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the CW was never very subtle.
They were never subtle. It was
I mean,
always
it's 42
in your face.
minutes. It's just like, well, I guess I've already stated my thesis. Let me just say the same exact
Exactly.
crap like 8 times.
So I liked Black Adam.
I never
Black
saw
Lightning.
I never saw the show, by the way. I'm just talking about
The
other,
actor.
I'm talking about like Flash and Arrow
Yeah.
and the rest of the Legends
Yeah.
stuff that I saw.
But the actor was he was phenomenal. Great choice for him,
Mm-hmm.
and just really shined a light on the character of Black Lightning. I think he did really well. The show itself was just a little too heavy with that kind of stuff.
I wonder if that character will get some love in like James Gunn's DC.
I hope so. I really like Black Lightning, but if we get either of them, I want Static over Black Lightning.
Why two Legends can't coexist?
They can, but a lot of people are thinking like Black Lightning does like a mentor thing to Static.
Okay.
I'd be okay with that, I guess.
Icon being a mentor.
Icon was more of a mentor to Rocket.
Well, that'd be cool
She's
too.
the one that convinces him to be a superhero. It's like she finds him. He's like, "You could be a superhero. Look, I've got this stuff. We could be superheroes together." And he's like, "No, I don't want to." And she's like, "No, you can." And he's like, "Okay, fine." It's awesome. Okay, if given the opportunity, would you train to be a superhero even if you don't get any powers? Do I get to fight crime, or if I'm just training? Like, am I a superhero? Is that what he's asking?
You get like Batman or Nightwing like
Yeah,
abilities.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Why would you not do that?
Why would you not? Listen to me. Why would you not?
Maybe it's tough. I know like Green Arrow got stranded on the island and Batman had to fight all those ninjas and stuff.
I'd do it though because I know I'd come out alive.
What about all the Tibetan monk stuff? He had to like train with monks for years to do all
That was
that.
wild.
I like everything he needs. It's just like, oh, I picked this up from some Tibetan monks.
Yeah, dude. Hey, he's Batman, man.
He's Batman. Lightning says, which classic concept aliens would you have liked to see in any of the 4 series?
Maybe Pterosaur.
No, I like Snake Pit a lot because it's like the Medusa powers.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I like that design of like a bunch of different heads.
And then Lightning Dude, final question says, how do you feel in being in the year the first Ben 10K episode takes place in? Was it 2025?
Ooh, that makes me feel... Yeah, because he's about 30 and Ben's 10 in
Yeah.
2005, so...
True.
Makes me feel very old and fat and ugly and...
Yeah.
and,
Not like Ben 10K.
No, he's very attractive.
Because when I was a kid,
and
I was like, when I'm him, you know?
when I'm 30, I'm Ben 10,000. I
Yeah.
think about that.
We got 5 years left.
Yeah, I guess we're not 30 yet.
Yeah. Well, Ben's 5 years older than us.
Yeah, I guess so. Crazy.
That's wild.
He might have been like 32. No, it would have been 30
Yeah.
because it's 2025.
Yeah. So he was 95.
95.
He was born in 95.
Oh, I suppose so, yeah.
So he's not 5 years older. He's
3 years?
3 years. Wow. We're younger than Ben 10.
No, because they rebooted it in 2016, so
True. So he would be 10. He would have been born in 2006.
he's an iPad kid. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, that version. Yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely would have.
Yeah.
He's definitely an iPad kid.
No.
Get
Yeah,
the iPad on his wrist, just playing Coco
Yeah,
Melon
yeah.
videos.
Okay, well, that has been our questions, comments, and voicemails. Once again, thank you guys, Lightning and Dante specifically. Make sure if you guys want to join the Discord, we have a questions and comments part. We answer those live on the podcast for you guys. If not, you can ask your questions in this video. Probably the best place to ask your questions, even if they're for previous things, just ask them in here. Or if you're in any other video and you see this one, ask the question there, but then like state you want it answered on this thing.
We're pretty good about finding stuff like that, so
Yeah.
just...
Usually, like, if we see it on YouTube, we'll answer it there, but if you want us specifically to, like, answer it in the video, we'll do that too. You know, whatever you guys want, really. You know, you want us to tap dance, we'll tap dance.
I will show you my full, uncensored
Anus. Sphincter.
What? No, my hand.
Dirt star.
I'll show you my full, uncensored hand.
Penis.
I might give you a foot shot.
Okay. Okay.
Is that a good way to end?
Yeah, we'll see y'all later.